So did you post? Did you do it? Let me guess. You're holding off just for now. And would you mind if I took a guess at the reasoning behind this? I think the reason is, or what you're going to say the reason is because you haven't finished yet. Finished what? You haven't finished the coding bootcamp you're in. You haven't finished the course you're doing. You haven't finished the tutorial. You haven't finished the feature you're writing. You haven't finished your portfolio website yet. Am I right? Now this I hear almost every day. And the point I want to make to you is this is not about having something that's finished. This goes back to what I mentioned in an earlier video about the Rubik's Cube, the value of a completed Rubik's Cube versus me actually solving the cube in front of you. There's more value in the solving. This is about documenting a journey. And if we don't start, let's say you went on a trek across the world and we're tracking your journey. If you don't start putting pins in the map and showing us where you are, it's not the same as, just putting a pin at the start and a pin at the end. You could have gone straight there. You could have gone up and down. That up and down, that is your journey, and we need to see it. And if we can't see it, we're missing out on so much of the value. And this is where I would be saying to you, when people say it's not finished or I'm stuck or it's not ready, that these are much better posts. If you can document the pain and the suffering, then when we see you come good in the end, now we know you really learnt your lesson. Now we know, that knowledge has definitely gone in. That's experience. What you're doing is documenting your experience. Even if you don't have professional experience, you're giving yourself this experience and allowing people to see it, because otherwise all you'll have to show for it is a certificate or your word on it when you get to the interview and they say, have you ever done anything with this? Yes. And it falls flat. But if you can say, I really struggled with that and I did this and this and tried this, I learnt my lesson, I'll never do that again. You can read about it, I documented it on my profile. Now that's evidence and it's undeniable. So start documenting the journey and start drip feeding this out as frequently as you can. And you're probably starting to think, not all of my posts are going to be that great. Or hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to post every day or post as frequently as possible for 1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is. And then I want to get us to start looking back at all those posts. And you're going to cringe. You're going to think, what was I doing? Why was I writing this? This is terrible. And we're going to learn and evolve our own style. Now, I could dictate to you, this is how you do it. And I've given you a video to say, this is the structure I would start with. But you need to play with that and find your own way. For some of you, you'll like creating videos. Other people like doing, as I've showed you, the screenshot and a few lines of text. You need to find what works for you, and you'll find your own template and get into a rhythm of doing this. But we need to start doing that, and then we're going to look back and say, now, when we look back, what is the value of this post? Do I see value when I wear my recruiter's hat? When I think about what they want to see, do I see the value in this post? Is it resonating with people? Is it starting to get comments and things like that? And that's when we're going to start to then filter some of these and showcase more of them in a better way in featured posts. But we'll talk more about that in the next video. So start posting. See you soon.